Ever wondered why the explosive, robot-filled world of Michael Bay's Transformers movies seemingly came to a screeching halt? We're diving deep into the complex reasons behind the franchise's slowing momentum, exploring everything from dwindling box office returns to creative burnout. Get ready to decode the decline of the Autobots. The initial Transformers trilogy, starting with 2007's blockbuster hit, redefined the summer action movie landscape. Its groundbreaking CGI and explosive action sequences captivated audiences worldwide, setting incredibly high expectations for future installments. The success of the first film led to a sequel, Revenge of the Fallen, in 2009. While financially successful, it received significantly more mixed reviews, hinting at a potential decline in the quality of storytelling. Dark of the Moon, released in 2011, continued the trend of diminishing critical acclaim despite box office success. The plots, once perceived as innovative, began to feel formulaic and predictable. The introduction of new characters and storylines, while aimed at refreshing the franchise, sometimes felt forced and disconnected from the original narrative, leading to audience confusion and dissatisfaction. By 2014, Age of Extinction marked a noticeable shift. While still commercially successful, the film showcased a growing disconnect between the creative vision and audience expectations. The reliance on excessive explosions and spectacle over coherent narratives became increasingly apparent, detracting from the core appeal that initially made this series so popular. The shift in tone, moving away from the established character dynamics of the original trilogy, alienated a significant portion of the long-term fan base. The creative team behind the franchise, notably Michael Bay himself, began facing criticism for repetitive plot devices and a lack of narrative depth. The box office numbers, while still impressive, started to show a gradual decline, indicating a loss of audience interest and suggesting a saturation of the market. The increasing complexity of the storylines, introducing numerous new characters and factions, led to a loss of focus and made it difficult for audiences to connect with the narrative. The franchise's reliance on merchandising and tie-in products, while profitable, overshadowed the focus on crafting compelling cinematic narratives. The critical panning of the later installments, coupled with declining audience enthusiasm, signaled a need for a major creative overhaul. Paramount Pictures, the studio behind the Transformers movies, likely recognized the need for a strategic re-evaluation of the franchise's direction. The internal pressures within Paramount Pictures may have also contributed to the decision to slow down or reimagine the franchise. The creative exhaustion of the key players involved, after years of intense production, might have played a significant role in the decision. The sheer scale and cost of producing a Transformers movie, combined with declining returns, likely made future installments less financially attractive. The changing tastes of movie audiences, shifting preferences towards different genres and cinematic experiences, further contributed to the decline. The emergence of competing franchises and blockbuster movies diluted the Transformers franchise's dominance in the summer action market. The diminishing returns from merchandise and licensing deals might have further incentivized Paramount to reconsider the franchise's future. The need for innovative storytelling and fresh perspectives to re-engage the audience became paramount for the franchise's survival. A strategic decision was likely made to put the Transformers franchise on hold to allow for a creative refresh and re-evaluation of its direction. The studio might have also chosen to focus on developing other successful franchises or projects with more immediate potential for high returns. This pause, however, was not a complete abandonment of the franchise, but rather a strategic retreat to assess the situation and plan future installments. The possibility of rebooting the franchise with a new creative team or a different approach was likely explored during this period. Market research and audience feedback likely played a key role in informing Paramount's strategy for the future of the Transformers franchise. The studio likely considered various options, including a soft reboot, a complete overhaul of the story, or even an indefinite hiatus. The decision-making process within Paramount was likely complex and involved various stakeholders, including executives, producers, and creative teams. The financial performance of the last few installments undoubtedly influenced the decision to either continue or discontinue the series. The negative critical reception of the later movies served as a strong indicator of a potential need for a change in direction. The desire to avoid further tarnishing the Transformers brand likely played a significant role in the decision to temporarily halt production. The possibility of a future Transformers movie is not entirely out of the question. The franchise remains valuable intellectual property. A strategic pause allows the studio to reassess the franchise's strengths and weaknesses, preparing for a potential comeback in the future. The future of the Transformers franchise hinges on a successful plan to regain audience trust and deliver a compelling cinematic experience. The franchise's legacy remains powerful, but future success depends on innovative storytelling and a fresh approach to the material. Paramount may be waiting for the right opportunity, technological advancements or shifts in audience preferences, to relaunch the franchise. The hiatus could be seen as a strategic recalibration, allowing for a period of reflection and planning for a stronger resurgence. Ultimately, the decision to slow the Transformers franchise wasn't just about money, it was about safeguarding its long-term potential. The story of the Transformers series provides a valuable case study in the challenges of maintaining a long-running, high-budget franchise. The future remains uncertain, but the Transformers story is far from over. The potential for a reboot or a continuation remains. The franchise's success and failure offer crucial lessons for other studios attempting to build and sustain enduring blockbuster cinematic universes. The pause allows for creative reinvention, allowing for a more tailored and thoughtful approach to future installments. The lessons learned from the past might lead to more compelling narratives, character development, and improved overall quality. Whether or not we see a return of the Autobots and Decepticons remains to be seen, but their impact on cinema is undeniable. The decision to pause the Transformers series underscores the importance of balancing financial success with creative integrity. The story of the Transformers franchise serves as a reminder that even the most successful franchises require careful management and creative evolution to endure. So there you have it. The complex story behind the Transformers franchise's pause. What do you think the future holds for these iconic robots? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe for more insightful explorations into the world of cinema.